Yo, what's good guys? This is Nightwing 2303 and today we finally got the teaser trailer to the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger movie for 2017. Now I have not talked about this movie much. I've answered a few questions here and there on social media, whether it be Instagram or Twitter, but the reason being is because all they were showing us before is images, posters, action figures, and that was it. And so everybody was asking me what I thought about it, and I was like, yo dude, I don't even know what to think because everything looked so visually different from like the stuff that's back here, the OG stuff, which is good, I'm not complaining, but everything looks so different that just looking at a still image or an action figure, like there's no context to it, so I didn't know what to think. I didn't know what direction they were going in. It could have been super campy, it could have been super serious, it could have been a mixture of both, which is what it looks like that they're doing. So yeah, so I've been basically just kind of like waiting, biting my nails, hoping for a trailer soon because they keep like doing panels at these cons, and I was just like, man, why are you guys keep holding these panels but there's no footage? Like, what are you talking about? Like, so you're just talking about pictures and like how fun it was to shoot the film. I just think that's weird. But today we finally got something, and it was awesome.
While we're eating.
Now the opening sequence was nice. They added a little throwback to the days with the old theme song, but they tried to keep it modern at the same time. Now right when the whole theme song thing kind of like happened, it was like, I didn't know still like what they were doing, whether they were trying to go like nod their hat a little bit to the old stuff, or if they were gonna go straight up campy with it, or try to blend the two. But it was interesting. It was an interesting way to intro the trailer, to say the least, especially with the new posters that are out. The new posters look awesome. They're just one-shot character posters, but in the corners there's the Bolt logo, or the Power Ranger like Thunderbolt logo with the words go on them, and that's a little cheesy, and we all know that Power Rangers, they like that cheese. Now right from the get-go they introduced you to Jason, and you could tell that they adapted the entire teenager with attitude thing quite literally. Now I'm not complaining, I'm just saying that I legitimately noticed that. I was like, yo, that's a teenager with attitude right there. It also looks like Jason did something terribly wrong involving a car accident. You can see his beat up red truck right here, and then the very next scene he has a knee brace, so he was obviously hurt, and then he also has an ankle monitor. So whatever the hell he did got him in a lot of trouble. Now I like that they're keeping things in the city of Angel Grove. This is yet another nod to the original, but they're updating it enough to where it's somewhat believable. Kind of reminds me of the difference between a Marvel movie and a DC movie. Marvel's set in the real world in New York or wherever they might have everything, and then DC's in fictional locations like Metropolis and Gotham. So Angel Grove is kind of like that, where it's believable in a sense because these things like tech and all that stuff actually happens, but it's in a place that doesn't truly exist, so you can kind of go off the radar a little bit and have some fun. Now the way that it looks by the sign, it also looks like Angel Grove is a beach town, which is a perfect place to park a Dragonzord. Now it looks like Jason ends up meeting Billy at this Breakfast Club style schoolroom. That's the first thing I thought of when I saw that. I was like, yo, this is the Breakfast Club for real. Like all the different kids, whether they're good kids, nerdy kids, bad kids, they all end up getting put in this room together, and that's how they made each other. Breakfast Club. It also looks like Bulk and Skull might be in there as well, which is pure speculation on my part. I don't know if they're in this movie, but if they're actually doing the entire reimagining thing where they're taking what was there before and just kind of like reimagining everything into today's world, then it's definitely possible. They find the power coins. Power coins look pretty cool. This is another thing, I kept getting tagged on Instagram with this because there was pictures on Instagram of the power coins, and I didn't know again what to think about them because I was just looking at this weird image of like the power coins lined up with one another. You can tell that inside the coin there was like a 3D like picture of whatever their animal is, their dino power, which is cool, but other than that it looked like a crystal or like a quartz or something like that, a little piece of rock. Didn't look like a power coin to me the way that the original ones did, so I had no context to what was going on with the actual power that they've been given. Now in the trailer they're inside of rocks. It clearly looks like it's from out of this world, and to me personally I think that's something new, something pretty cool. Zordon is from Eltar, at least originally, and that's not of Earth, so I could dig it, you know what I mean? Like I could get down with that. Now this next part that they showed in the teaser definitely looks like they're stumbling upon a green energy source, so it could be either where Rita is held captive, it could even possibly be the actual Dragonzord, could be one and the same, who knows, but it's definitely green and it can only mean one thing. And then I had my heart broken because Kimberly cheated on me, guys. She's with Jason now.
What?
Let and we got this really cool epic shot. It was a very "the power is yours" moment. And yes, that was a Captain Planet reference for those of you that got it. Now, since Kimberly, my former bae, has clearly moved on, I definitely wouldn't mind having Elizabeth Banks show up in my room, floating above me in my bed. Just saying. Then we got a little bit of command center action here. I almost thought that this little scene was in space, but looking at it closer while I paused the whole trailer, it almost looked like Cerebro from X-Men. I don't know if in the middle that's Zordon or what, or maybe that's where he appears. Who knows? That's something that I definitely like about the trailer, is that they didn't give away anything. You still don't know what the hell's going on. All you know is that 5 kids find 5 power coins, there's a bad guy in there somewhere, and then they get super strong, and it's crazy. And then this happens, and this, my friends, is what an erection looks like. Hey, we're all adults here, or at least some of us. I try to keep it a little classy. Okay. But yeah, I absolutely love the teaser. I love what they've shown so far. Is the movie going to be good or not? I don't know. I really hope so, because I really do like the original movie, not the Turbo movie. That movie was not a movie. That was a very long version of their TV show, which was really bad. I can hardly watch the shows, but I can still sit down and watch the movie with my kids. So I'm really hoping that this new movie is awesome. It looks that way from what they've shown, like I said, but anything can happen. It definitely has flavor from a little bit of everything, whether it be the OG show or new movies, like the whole like teen tween drama thing, like with the what are those vampire things? Shit, what are they called? What is it called? The Twilight series? Sorry, major brain fart, man. I don't really watch those kind of movies, but this kind of had that feel to it, so it's appealing towards a different audience than the original show, but it has enough nods to the original show so that people like me that actually watched it will be interested in this stuff. And I'm just hoping that it's good. I need to see something in action though. I want to see either a glimpse of, you know, the Megazord in action, or just the characters in their suits like fighting or moving or something. So hopefully we see that in the actual trailer, because again, this was just a teaser, so keep that in mind. It was not a full-blown trailer, although that was a long teaser, but I do understand it because they're basically reintroducing an entire franchise to everyone all at once. The old fans, new fans, people that aren't even fans. So it should be really interesting. I enjoyed the trailer. Let me know what you guys think about it down below in the comment section. Are you excited for the movie? Are you not? Are you an OG Power Ranger fan and you're just kind of like, man, all this shit? Or are you a new Power Ranger fan and you're like, dude, this looks epic? Or are you like me, where you're just excited to see what they're gonna do and hope that they do it right? So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all your support. This is finally my thoughts on the new Power Rangers. And until next time, guys, have a good one.